Now let's talk about the different parts of the alimentary canal. Now to start with, first esophagus. Esophagus is the antemost part of the gut. It is about 25 centimeters long in human body. 25 centimeters long in human body. And remember important points with regard to NEET point of view. Anterior part of the esophagus is made up of striated muscles and posterior part is made up of non-striated muscle. From middle part of the esophagus to till rectum, the entire alimentary canal is made up of non-striated. However, the anterior part along with the buccal cavity and tongue are made up of striated muscles. That remember important point. And internal it is lined by stratified squamous epithelium. Anterior part of the esophagus is also lined by non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. I mentioned earlier, buccal cavity is also lined by stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. Even anterior part of the esophagus also lined by the same epithelium. And except for the mucus, esophagus does not synthesize any enzyme in the human body. Now esophagus is followed by stomach. Now stomach in human being is about 30 centimeters long. It is about 30 centimeters long now. Now stomach is divisible into number 1 cardiac stomach, number 2 fundic stomach, number 3 body of stomach, number 4 pyloric stomach. It is divisible into 4 parts now. What is that? Cardiac stomach, fundic stomach, body of stomach and pyloric stomach. Now the cardiac is the antemost part. Since it lies near heart, it is known as cardiac stomach. Esophagus opens into cardiac stomach through an opening called cardia. What is that opening called? Cardia. Cardia is guarded by cardiac sphincter. Cardia is guarded by cardiac sphincter. Okay, esophagus opens into cardiac stomach through an opening called cardia. Cardia is guarded by an opening upper sphincter called cardiac sphincter. This cardiac sphincter is not well developed in newborns. That's why whenever they drink more milk, you make them drink more milk once again they vomit out because it is not well developed in newborns. As the child starts growing it makes its appearance and becomes more and more functional, regulating the regurgitation of food, prevents regurgitation of food. Then the fundus, body of stomach and the pyloric are the rest of the parts of the stomach. Now pyloric stomach has antrum and pyloric canal. It has a part called, narrow part called antrum. Antrum is followed by pyloric canal. The pyloric canal opens into esophagus, into duodenum. It has a C-shaped junction to the C-shaped structure pyloric canal opens into duodenum where pyloric sphincter is present. Pyloric sphincter is present. Now the pyloric sphincter regulates passage of food into duodenum. You must remember the functions Cardiac sphincter prevents regurgitation of food, whereas pyloric sphincter regulates the passage of food from stomach into duodenum. It doesn't allow the entire food enter into duodenum at a time, releases food into duodenum only in small amounts. So these are the parts of the stomach in human body. If you take ruminants, there are some mammals known as ruminants. In ruminants, stomach has 4 chambers. 4-chambered stomach is present here now. I shall make a note of it.